Have you ever done something and really just wish you had done it sooner, or got aggravated because you held yourself back from going after something? Say, for instance, if you wanted to invest in something or buy something or knew something was going to do something and you didn't actually act on it, and then the thing that you thought was going to happen happened, and then you just kind of kick yourself in the ass and you're like, man, I really should have done that. Well, that's kind of like this situation. Right now, I'm in an investment property that my wife and I had bought last year in 2020, and we're just getting close to it being finished up. And the reason I say the title of this is, why I wish I would have bought investment property sooner is, well, simply this. I'd been selling real estate since I was 18 years old. I was always fascinated with real estate, and I always wanted to get into it. I always wanted to kind of help people. I love the process of building and stuff, but I never took that step to actually buy properties, invest in properties. I wanted to, I knew that I could do it. I researched it. I read books. I did all that stuff, but I never acted on it. And that happens a lot. I've gotten better with that because I've seen so many things that I wanted to do that ended up going the way that I thought they would have went. So I'm like, I just got to act on this stuff. So we bought, I think it was like 3 properties last year, like 2 were investment and one was another home that we moved out of and then rented our previous home. So that's why I wanted to share this video with you, because for those of you who are real estate agents or just getting into real estate, I cannot encourage you enough to just go ahead and just buy something. It doesn't have to be the most magnificent thing. It's just something to actually get the ball rolling, because a lot of the things that prevented me from buying was because I built up all these mental hurdles of how difficult it would be, financing, finding the right deal, how do I do construction, all this stuff, And so I just bogged myself down with it. And basically, this one kind of presented itself as an opportunity to buy it. So we went ahead and bought it because we had the cash available. And I'm telling you, the biggest hurdle you can get over is the mental decision to just go ahead and buy the thing and just commit to it. And as you know, as a real estate agent, the steps that you take is reach out to a lender, get your financing lined up. So then that way you know what terms to actually get for your financing. You know how much you're going to have to put down, what type of condition the property is going to be in. Is it going to be an investment? Are you going to flip it? Whatever it might be. We were able to get really, really good interest rates even on an investment property. So we just put 20% down, and we had got this one like for $65,000. So we didn't have to put down much. And when we get done with it and we sell it, we're going to make like a 20% profit from the overall sale of everything. We'll get our money back, and then we'll actually profit on top of that too. So I say that to say this: if you've been wanting to buy investment properties, just go ahead and buy it. Like, call a lender, just like you would tell with a buyer or a seller, mainly a buyer. Tell them to get their financing lined up, reach out to them, get that in place, get your credit squared away, set some money aside, set like 20 grand aside. It could be less if you find a lender that can do less than 20% down, which they have them. They just charge like a higher interest rate. But the point is, take action. Stop sitting back and not taking action and having the idea or having the conversation of, oh, I've always wanted to do that. Don't you get tired of saying that? I know I did. I got tired of saying, oh, I've always wanted to do that. So it's like, well, why don't you just do it? Just buy one property. You might have this vision that you have like 20 properties or 100 properties that you manage or maintain, right? But you have to start at one. You're not going to start right at 20. We're not all loaded with cash. You didn't just win the lottery. Maybe you did. Congratulations. But the point is, you got to start at one, buy the first property, learn. Even if you lose money, even if you make money, it doesn't matter. You're at least done, because you're going to learn lessons along the way. And then you're going to be like, I can do this better now. I know how to hire this. I know how to bid this correctly. I know how to figure the financing out here. I know how to rent this out properly. You're never going to learn how to do those things by not taking action. You're just going to wonder and speculate. So if you take action and you actually buy a property, all the challenges, the new challenges that you're going to face, you're going to figure them out. Because if you're smart enough to buy property, you're smart enough to figure those things out. because I don't know, it's just the way that it works. So if you have any questions, I'd love to hear about it, or maybe even your success stories as a real estate agent from getting into investment property. I'd love to hear, what made you take that first leap and what your first property was and where you are now with it. Because even if you bought a property and it didn't go everything went wrong, it doesn't matter. You at least took action. You at least took a step in the right direction, which is a lot more than most people do, because they don't even take a step. They just wonder and speculate and tell other people that they've always wanted to do something. So don't be that person, take action, buy property, make it happen, buy one at a time, slowly and steadily. Next 5-10 years, you might have 5 or 10 properties. And next thing you know, you'll be a millionaire because you're sitting on all this equity and other people are paying for your properties, and you're just appreciating in value, paying down your note, and getting cash flow. Can't really beat that. So thanks for watching the video. Hope it helped.